Favorite Bristol moments. We're going to Bristol this weekend.
Well,
what's your favorite Bristol moment?
Man, that's tough. There's been a lot of good ones.
Like when Jeff Gordon pushed Matt Kansas.
So maybe not.
I didn't like the on-track product, but I like the off-track
Maybe
product.
not my favorite, but that's definitely up there as most memorable.
That was a spring race, too.
That when...
we'll do that. We'll separate it. Our favorite spring Bristol moment.
Oh, shit.
Because the night race is obviously a lot of great moments there.
I think my favorite... Now,
I gotta think now.
So, I'm pretty sure this was the spring. Yeah, it was. So, well, of course it was. This wouldn't make sense for it to be the summer race or the fall race.
Summer? Oh, okay, I get you.
When Kurt Busch won, I think it was his first year at Penske.
This was the Jeff Gordon, Matt Kenseth push.
Was that the same race where he did the Snow Angels on the front stretch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that race.
That was his first year at Penske, right? 2005.
Kevin Harvick got the way.
Yeah, and he did the Snow Angels on the front stretch because it had snowed out the Xfinity race
the day before,
which I thought was just badass. Honorable mentions. Kyle Busch swept the weekend there. First time anybody had ever swept the weekend. That was
the night race.
Was that the night race?
Yeah, I cried at the end of the Cup race. I was so unhappy.
Yeah, spring race didn't. So that was damn. That was the same race. I like to shot it through the window.
That was the night race.
That was the night race. Yeah, I mean, there's been a bunch of shit. I'm just gonna name some shit. Like to shot it through the window.
That's the night race.
I know. Tony Stewart throwing his helmet.
What about Kurt Busch's first? That was the night race.
I know. I'm just saying in general. I told you I'm not naming the.
What about Kurt Busch's first win? I think it was his first win with Roush when he moved Jimmy Spencer out the way.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Are you not a Roush fan?
Sure I am. I was fucking 3.
You weren't 3. You were 6 or 5 or 6.
He won his first race in 2002.
You were 5.
Sorry, I don't remember that race.
The Ward Burtondale Jr. throw it through the window. You were 5 years old as well.
Yes, but that's a
same
moment,
year, different race.
But that's a moment that you remember.
That was the moment that Jimmy Spencer, Kurt Busch rivalry
and then they punched him in the mouth in fucking Indy. I know, but
no, that was Michigan. God, you
pretty sure it was Indy.
He wrecked him at Indy.
He wrecked him at Indy, punched him at Michigan.
We're talking about Bristol, damn it.
It's Bristol, baby. So these are my favorite Bristol moments, regardless of day or night race.
Oh, my God. When the night race comes around and I put this in RTT, they're already going to know it.
Just replay this.
Oh, yeah. I'll remember that.
All those that you have said.
That you don't even remember.
Yeah, sorry. I don't remember being 5 and watching these.
It's a great moment.
Sure it is. Like, yeah, yippee.
He's lucky I'm driving. He was lucky I'm driving for Ganassi, because if I was driving my own team, he wouldn't have won the damn race.
Yeah,
Jimmy Spencer after
he
Kurt
did. He did say that. I do remember.
No,
this
you don't.
now.
You were 5.
I remember hearing about it.
You read an article somewhere.
I remember. I didn't mean to wreck him. Just wanted to rattle his cage a little bit. I was fucking 3 months old. Remember it happening. I'm a NASCAR fan. I should have known.
I should have.
But yeah, there's a hell of a. That was good.
Wait, have you seen those memes on Facebook recently? It's like a little baby, like cradled up, and it's like the caption is, "Look at my dumb ass sleeping at 6 months old or 6 weeks old instead of buying land,
buying a house or whatever." Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're right. Should have been buying a house back then. Yep. But back to Bristol.
We going now?
Might as well. Yeah, there's been a lot of good races
that you can't remember at any of them.
I remember. Oh fuck, I don't remember what year that was. 2019. The night race was.
I was there.
Yeah, fucking thanks, Newman.
Mm-hmm. Piece of shit.
Good old fucking what's his name? Should have won the race. Matt DiBenedetto should have won the race. Newman,
that was a night race.
Newman blocked. Yeah, it was. Newman blocked him. That was a good race though. Who ended up winning that race?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Denny won that race. I remember.
He ain't gonna win this week.
I remember. Hopefully not. I remember a couple years back, there was a 4-car and a 9-car got into it. I know, night race. But I don't remember these last 3 day races because they've been on dirt and I hadn't given a fuck. So,
you
and
said
of
you
course,
liked the dirt race last year.
it was okay.
I didn't.
And of
hated all
course, how can I forget? Bristol night race 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Buescher won! Let's fucking go!
I'd say that's in the intro.
It's on the intro. So, you say Chase Elliott won. And then I say let's fucking go. But the let's fucking go is from when Chris won. But
Well, no, I say Chase Elliott won, and then I say, you can't do that. And then it goes, let's fucking go.
yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah. But that was great. That was a great moment. I was also drinking whiskey that night. I had to work the next morning, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, me too.
My
wife was throwing up on Bourbon Street.
Oh, yeah. But, we're going to make another good memory this weekend.
Are we?
For the spring race. We're going to go down there and watch Brad Keselowski win a race. Chris Buescher runs second. They're going to have the closest finish in history to the line, and they're going to win by 15 laps.
I don't know if I could. I think I'd leave. I don't know. I like Chris and all, but
They're literally going to run side by side the whole way around.
They just run that high line while everybody else is just slow.
That's not fair. I'm drinking whiskey.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, my favorite.
Until I can think of more.
Bristol Springs. So please don't. It's already 10:30.
That was a night race.
They ain't said nothing.
You should remember this.
I'm gonna give you some actual Bristol spring moments. Most recently,
Jeff Gordon blocking Matt Kenseth. Blocking him in 2004. I remember the fuck out of that race. Jeff Gordon was being an asshole. Who won that race?
I don't remember this race. I don't know what you're talking about.
I do. Jeff Gordon was being an asshole.
Oh, it's only
Matt
2
Kenseth.
years later. You were 7. You remember that?
There's a big fucking difference between 5 and 7, asshole.
Not really.
Yes.
Not really. Anyways, most recent one was 2020 during COVID. Chase and Joey getting into it late. I remember that race went back and forth. That was a hell of a finish. I remember Denny Hamlin going at it. Kyle Busch was up there. Chase Elliott, Joe Logano, Brad Keselowski. They were all just who faster. I mean, they're slide jobbing each other. That was a great race. Obviously, didn't end the way I wanted to with Chase sliding up into Joey and they just get stuck together and ride the wall, and Brad Keselowski wins the race. But that was a great race. Not a great memory, but a great race. I think the 2014 spring race that got rained out went to night. Carl Edwards won the race. Ricky Stenhouse finished second. That was a good race. 2013 spring, I was there. Casey Kane won. Wasn't a great race, but I do remember Jeff Gordon. He was a top 5, top 10 car, took 2 tires on a caution flag, got the lead, and was doing a pretty good job. Now, Matt Kenseth probably had the fastest car. That was his first year at Gibbs. And Jeff Gordon blew his left front tire. And
are you
wrecked
telling
into
me
Matt
you
Kenseth.
don't remember 1984 when Darrell Waltrip won his 7th Bristol race
In a row?
in the spring?
No, I don't.
I remember it.
Yeah.
You were only negative 13 years old. How do you not remember this?
Sorry, I need to get caught up, man. I got to do better. But I was at not the 84 race.
Damn.
But the 13 spring race, that was my first real NASCAR race that I remember. So that one, even though Jeff Gordon wrecked out while leading, blew a tire and took out Matt Kenseth, and that sucked in the moment, but it was still a cool moment because that was my first real race that I remember going to and remember watching. It was a cool weekend.